It's night and day. And they're back again, back to face Ultron Omega, maybe for the last time.
Yeah, potentially this is the final form of this weird dynamic combo of evil robot fiends. So, after we beat them with Mega Man and Thor, so Thor comes full circle once again. Unless he just turns evil and starts killing Mega Man along with along with Ultron Omega.
Thor was just kidding, it was part of Ultron's plan.
Yeah, exactly. To house the Soul Stone for Thor, for Ultron Omega.
Man, Ultron Omega, for somebody who's super arrogant and talks about perfection a lot, he could have at least finished the bottom half of his
face, right? Yeah. It's just like there's these giant gaps where the metal should be.
Let's see it! Mega boss fight! This could be the final episode, who knows?
Oh, okay.
Burn to death! Burn to death!
Okay.
Alright, go for it! Okay. You just got burped out of...
Okay, you really have to, You can't even... Okay, you can't stay, like, too close. Okay. Because,
Dante's actually getting destroyed.
yeah, he doesn't last very long.
Thank you for locking us right next to your face so we can still attack you. That's
now we're just stuck here. But yeah, he's getting drained immediately.
Oh wow! So Dante didn't make it.
So
Continue.
yeah, you have to destroy him
Level
like
one.
within a minute. That's pretty ridiculous.
Fight!
Yeah, if you can cycle through the zones, you can see if they each all do have their own. If each of the stones has its own charge, then we might be able to just unload a bunch of stone towers on him all at once.
They all have the same, it looks like.
Oh, maybe the Soul Stone can help Dante if it regens his life?
Okay, let's give that a shot. No, it doesn't.
Can you hit Dante with it?
No, I can't target Dante. It's basically like he doesn't exist in this world. Or in this fight.
Okay.
I'll be victorious!
I mean, oh, they're both fighting! You got them both to stay in the board and fight.
Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, I got to a certain point, so...
What?
Oh, you don't have to kill him. You just have to get to a certain point.
Special delivery for Ultron 6.
Oh, thank goodness, because that was not going well.
Yeah.
Having you, bro. X, ready?
Another one of these?
You've interfered enough!
That's our cue. Everyone, cover X!
Oh my god. That is insane.
Why was everyone sitting still? Why weren't you already covering X?
Right, yeah.
We could have used your help there.
Everyone else is there, and you're like, oh no. These two have it. He seems pretty light work.
Hulk learned too much control. He needs to let go a little bit more.
Right, now he's a pacifist.
You shall feel our wrath! Kneel before your god!
I've met a lot of gods, Ultron Omega. You're not even in my top 10.
Let's get the party started.
Ready!
Okay. So we have.
Okay, now there's no time limit. Now it's just go ahead and win.
Okay.
That seems much more reasonable. That Dante meter, there was just no way we were doing enough damage before Dante was dead.
Yeah, that was like you were supposed to take down all of his life. That's, I guess, quarters at a time. You're going to be fighting with new people. Oh, okay.
Wow, that was a lot of damage.
Okay.
So when you had the stone thing, you had both characters attacking.
That was what did
He stood up? What is happening here? Oh, he's putting up his fist to block.
Right,
okay.
yeah.
It looked like those were legs for a second.
Right, yeah. Oh. Okay, do not do that, please.
So they were doing normal attacks, so they weren't doing supers. Both were just in there fighting. That's what we've been trying to figure out how to do for a while, and we did it.
Yeah, when I got the super, well, I just linked a combo, and I guess it's. Oh no. Okay. So yeah, I just linked a counter, and it just kept going. I did the switch to try and do a super out of it, but I don't know how I got them to stay.
Better get serious.
With the soul stone, that's that did almost nothing.
Because his hands were up, I think. You have to hit. You can only damage when the face is open.
Huh. Yeah, that's no damage. Okay.
Trade out. Yeah. The color scheme they gave Captain Marvel makes her look a lot like Supergirl.
Yeah, definitely. Like, I was never that, like, I guess invested in the story of Captain Marvel, so I always thought it was weird that they just kind of remade a kind of a Supergirl character, but he's not doing that thing. Wow, okay. I don't know why he does that, because he barely takes damage anyway, and then he just launches in his little buddy.
I wonder if you can still build meter while you're actually hitting the fist, the raised blocking fist, because if you can, then that's great.
That makes sense. Yeah, that's why you keep that. Yeah, just getting some more life here.
Oh,
okay.
She's spinning.
Yeah, she did a nice little pirouette there.
Spinning like 1,000,000 miles an hour.
Leave me alone, please.
Wow, okay.
Target blocked.
No. Okay, no, please.
No thanks. She just punches him right in the nose. How about this one?
That's not gonna work for me.
No. Bad robot.
Oh, no.
Man, that spinning thing. I don't know if there's like a tell for that. If you can see him getting ready to do it.
You can hear him say, like, time rip and rocket roller coaster. I don't know. It's time for a rock and time. He just says something about razors.
It's time to rock out.
Yeah, rock and roll. Okay, that works.
Well, sometimes it works.
I'm just trying to zap as much life from him as I can. Can I still get life? No, I can't. Okay.
So the Soul Stone gets you life back, but not past this where you already have red, or?
Oh no, I think if they block it, that's when.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, awesome.
I'm gonna just go ahead and leave that. Alright. And I'm not. Yeah,
I really like the backgrounds and all the effects when all the Infinity Gems are in play.
How about this one?
This is incredible. Okay.
Oh, so cool.
Oh, nice.
Didn't do much damage though.
Yeah, that seems to be the issue here. Is
Like he was taking a lot more damage earlier.
How about this one?
I'm just. There we go.
Okay.
We'll tear you apart.
Oh.
Oh.
Got no choice but to use this.
Okay, so it's just the Soul Stone that brings them both in at the same time.
Right. Yeah.
Gonna feel this. Power blaster.
That at least took some life off.
Okay. Well, that doesn't help too much.
Try to
I'm-
hit him and build up meter or whatever.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Oh man.
Yeah. That's like almost impossible to deal with. There we go. Just trying to get a little build up going.
Wow, yeah, that's really working out well.
Yeah. Oh. I could have.
You are powerless.
I blocked that one. I guess
It might be unblockable.
Yeah, that might be the case. So
Well, you've got full super meter.
yeah. Yeah, it barely does any damage.
Yeah.
Though. That kind of.
And we need constant life with the Soul Stone. The Soul Stone siphoning is working, so yeah, I think as long as you keep doing that, you can't lose. All right, get meter. Yeah, it does work.
Okay. Cool. Okay.
Please feed us your life,
Yeah.
robot.
I need your.
You might want to get Dante and
Yeah.
let him. Yeah. All right, this is cheap as hell, but it's working
Oh
great.
yeah. I feel like this is why you have it anyway.
Probably. There we go. Back up to 1/3 life for everybody.
Yeah.
Super! Yes!
Yes.
See if you can do more. Oops.
Oh no. And that's what happens.
Uh-oh. Oh, they're
Oh,
both getting
no.
nailed by that.
Oh.
Stop obliterating and let us soul stone.
Yeah. Let's do a couple little more of those.
So funny.
It's so sad.
It seems so broken. I mean,
But-
in this fight, it's absolutely broken. I wonder if it's as broken in versus mode.
Oh man.
In versus mode, I guess people will just block it because they'll be ready for it.
Right. And you can't soulstone there, but I can gain beam meter, so
Yeah. Yeah. Slowly but surely, we're chipping this guy out.
yeah. Leave me alone, please. Uh-oh. No.
Oh, we have very bad defenses.
Yeah.
You are powerless.
So I guess you just have to. Okay.
Ouch.
I guess that helps our meter a little bit, but it doesn't help our life. Now back to where we started. Some of it is it's just not blockable. Like you just have to be in the right place at the right
Yeah,
time.
like the one super definitely looks like it's a grab move, so you
Right.
might be able to jump over out of its range if you know it's coming.
Now for the awesome finish.
Let's try for an awesome finish.
Yeah, gain some meter.
Oh, nice.
Even in style. Move your feet. Captain Marvelous.
Yeah, in the face.
We'll crush you.
Maybe he takes more damage based on the length of the combo, because once you have two of them doing the super combos, then the bar, his life bar, actually starts going down noticeably faster.
Like if If I do it separately as opposed to together,
No, I mean if you do it together, so that the overall combo length
is longer. Oh, okay. No.
Maybe he's got some sort of increasing returns thing going on. Doesn't matter.
Just
You
really
got
big
him.
for the investment market.
Soulstone wins the fight.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Soulstone is definitely the MVP of this fight.
Now, pass the stones to X.
When did Mega Man X become Master of the Infinity Stones?
Yeah, is this something that Iron Man worked out for him, or is this just something he already had?
Yeah, didn't they never mention what he's doing in the story?
Right, yeah.
Perfect. I call this baby the Infinity Buster.
Okay, so it is.
Let it rip, kid.
So it is Iron Man big, but
Iron Man and Mega Man tech combined.
Mega Man's gonna die. It seems like.
Heroes, lend me your strength. I will channel it into him.
Or just Hulk. Hulk, come here.
Yeah, you have infinite strength. I'm sure you'll be fine.
Unless he needs willpower or some mental fortitude, if that's what he was going for.
X, you alright?
Ultron. Sigma?
Destroyed. It's over.
Yeah, I think you're right.
So I'm gonna point in your face.
Yeah,
It's good to have you back, Thor.
he really speaks with his hands.
Everyone in this game does, because
Thank you, my friend.
their hands are all huge.
Call me Iron Man again and I'll crush you.
Where's Thanos?
On the wind. Jeddah?
Jeddah saw things my way. Eventually.
You took a hell of a risk giving the Soul Stone to Ultron Sigma.
Nah.
So, what the hell happened?
Oh my.
We won?
Yeah, I get that. But with Ultron Sigma gone, shouldn't things go back to the way they were? No!
Right. Time rewinds, the universes separate, the dead come back to life, etc., etc.
This universe was forged with the space and reality stones. Only by their power could we undo all that's been done. And the reality stone is cracked.
Then I guess we're stuck with each other.
Rocket.
What? I was just gonna, take him for safekeeping.
The stones are too dangerous to be borne by any one of us.
Then between the heroes of both dimensions, we must share this burden. There shall be 6 custodians of the stones. 2 entrusted to Earth, 2 to X-God, and 2 to the Dark Kingdom. I pray that we never again need call upon their power. But if that day comes, we shall be ready.
Way to lay out the plan, Thor.
Wow. Yeah. Thanks for the team input on that. That's how it's gonna be. Shut up and do it.
What do we do now? We rebuild. We honor the dead.
How?
By protecting our new world. Together.
That was a strange question, Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I've never heard of building or funerals.
We just threw my uncle off a bridge. We didn't have a funeral.
What? That can't be the ending.
That-
Where's Thanos?
That's it?
Thanos doesn't get the full set of the Infinity Stones? There's no way.
So, I mean, yeah, Thanos didn't even care about the Infinity Stones after he got the power from Ryu.
Yeah,
But
there's
still.
Sato no Hado or something like that.
Yeah.
It's the dark power of Akuma, basically.
Right, yeah.
The people who use that magical fighting style. But yeah, it was strange that he commented he didn't need the Infinity Stone anymore after that dark power is supposed to be strong and such, like in the Capcom games.
Right.
Like Akuma can do some incredibly powerful things like punch and shake an island or something like that, maybe destroy an island, but that's nothing compared to the Infinity Gems.
That have formed, like, they've basically formed and destroyed universes on their own. Like, that doesn't make much sense as to, unless he knows something about it that, like, he can channel it in a specific way to make it worse, like combine it with his own power or something like that. But still, if he combined his own power with all 6 of the Infinity Stones,
or even just keep the one that he had,
the Time Stone,
and keep any of them. Like, any of those stones is way more powerful than that. Like, being able to control any facet of existence, like being able to control all of time, it's just worlds above. I have a little bit more dark strength now. I can blow up an island. Okay, the power gem can blow up multiple worlds. I guess because we're in the mixed Marvel vs. Capcom universe where all the Capcom people have super increased amounts of power, then they're just saying, okay, in this universe, because all the Capcom people have been upped to an insane level.
To match with the Marvels, right?
Yeah, that means that the dark power, the dark Akuma Ryu power is going to be insanely powerful, that it even rivals the Infinity Gems, but it just seems crazy from anybody who's ever heard of the Infinity Stones before.
Yeah, just based on the build-up of what they've had, like in the movies and this and comics and stuff like that. It's like those are the make or break for universes and reality itself. Like, to rival that with like ancient magical power that, I mean, gives Ryu the ability to take out a giant ancient dragon, but it doesn't give him the ability to like warp back time and like distort reality, like you said. So,
well, he wasn't using his dark power when he fought the dragon thing.
Well, that's even scary.
The dark power is another level, so.
Oh, well, he can fight 2 dragons.
Yeah, even if he could grab the dragon and just rip it in half directly.
Right.
It's still nothing compared to the power gem.
Right,
it's just nothing. So
I guess that's kind of laying the grounds for a second, like a sequel of seeing how much like power can actually be channeled from the Akuma, like dark energy that he's stolen or whatnot. But yeah, I don't know where that's gonna go.
Yeah, it's crazy. I thought for sure Thanos was going to get his hands on all the gems by the end of this and be, Ultron, you idiot.
Yeah.
This is how you really use these stones.
Right, yeah, and then we'd have to like face Thanos with the entire team with like, and just run through everybody trying to get through these gems back or something.
They come up with this crazy plan that involves all the powers of the shared universes in order to finally find a way to weaken Thanos while he's using the gems, so he doesn't just, instantly snap his fingers and warp all of them out of existence, and then they can actually fight him. Ryu channeling the good side of his power with Doctor Strange and Iron Man tech and Mega Man tech, and they can create some sort of field where they can fight Thanos. Something like that.
Yeah.
Right. They pull it all together.
Yeah, I mean, Doctor Strange alone should be able to forge something to create that kind of environment. I mean, he's done bigger things, I guess.
Not in the comics, no. He can't. Doctor Strange alone can do nothing to the Infinity Gems. Like, if you combine them all...
Oh, yeah, a combination of them all. But, yeah, I'm thinking, like, trying to create a realm in which they can kind of contain.
Yeah, it would be some plot armor kind of nonsense.
Right.
In the comics, man, Thanos, when he gets all of the Infinity Gems, it's just... No, the heroes can do absolutely nothing.
He just
Thanos
snaps
is
his
fighting
fingers and basically does what he wants to do with the universe.
Like, whatever you want occurs. Like, supposedly the only reason Thanos lost in the comics several times is because he had a subconscious desire to lose. He didn't think that he should have won. That was the only reason they could have possibly defeated. I mean, the superheroes are basically used as a distraction in the comic. Thanos ends up fighting facets of reality itself.
What?
Like, he's fighting the living embodiment of the universe. It's called Eternity. He fights him, wins, and replaces him. He becomes the embodiment of everything that exists. So I don't think that they're going to go that crazy in the movies, since they haven't really even introduced those things as concepts.
Right.
But yeah, in the comic, there's living embodiments and super powerful beings, Celestials they've mentioned in the movies a little bit, but then there's also the living representations of order and chaos and all of these amazing kind of...
Oh, wow. Very cool.
Insanely powerful things, like the living tribunal is this thing that passes judgment on anything that occurs in reality, and its will is. So anything that it wants to happen will happen.
Wow.
So, I mean, there's this incredibly super powerful things, Galactus, and Thanos is like fighting all these guys simultaneously.
Right,
and just,
right.
Well, he didn't actually fight the living tribunal. The living tribunal was just like, he refused to intervene when the heroes approached him and were like, please, help us. Thanos is gonna wipe out everything. It's kind of a big deal. Living Tribunal's like, no, that's just the natural order of things. If he's stronger than you, he'll replace you. I'm not helping, bye. But the point is, Thanos can, if you have the full set, you wipe out what you want to wipe out. The heroes aren't doing anything without significant plot armor.
It's an insane concept, like, I don't know the depth in which this storyline actually, I guess, puts that on that pedestal of being that higher ranking. It just doesn't seem like feasible in any way, shape, or form. But I don't know what they have written for the next one, so I don't know. I'm interested to see where they take it.
So yeah, they actually are saving Thanos for the next game, and they're saying that Satsui no Hado in this reality is incredibly powerful.
Right. Yeah.
I don't buy it. You can't be more powerful than being able to alter reality.
Well, I guess we'll have to see what happens in the next series because
post credits.
Really cool.
There is yet another way.
Have you come seeking forgiveness, my love?
No, I've come to kill this vampire scrub.
Yeah.
Retribution.
Thanos, there is no power that can harm me.
In your universe, perhaps. The Satsui no Hado has conquered gods and demons. And death. We shall see.
Oh man, I thought he was definitely gonna destroy Jeddah.
Oh yeah. He was just gonna turn right to him afterwards and wipe him out of the face of existence. They said that it can wipe out demons and gods. I don't...
Yeah, but so can the Infinity. The Infinity Gauntlet, just the power gem can wipe out demons and gods.
Yeah. Like...
If you have the full set, man, you can alter reality at your whim.
Right, yeah.
So, yeah, demons and gods no longer existed. They never existed. You wrote them out of existence.
Oh man, that's so cool. I don't know if all he wanted to do was kill Mistress Death, and that was it. But he could have done that with the Infinity Gems anyway. I don't know what his mindset was during that time.
We'll have to find out in the sequel, the inevitable sequel.
Yeah.
So yeah, that does it for our story mode playthrough for Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. Now I think it's time to fight each other.
Yeah, alright. Come here, you monster. So,
You just hear like this punching sound effect and then screaming and the video cuts off. But no, we're going to go into versus mode and see exactly how much fun we can have in that mode. And then after everything's said and done, we're going to give the game a final review.
Yeah, we'll definitely jump into some other facets of the game, try to fight each other and see if it's even more fun than the story. And yeah, like Rob said, experience a little bit more of the game and then we can give it a final review for you guys. So yeah, I guess we'll see you guys in the pits of battle between one another.
So tune in next time to watch us beat the hell out of each other.
Alright, see you guys next time.
Oh man.
What? You gotta be kidding me. You just picked me up like I was a little ragdoll.
Well, you are kind of a little ragdoll.
Well, that's very true. But still.